Hello everybody, welcome to episode 3 of our Dragonbane campaign. Sorry we are a day late, but here we are regardless. Before I begin, I gotta thank some people. I already thanked all of you fair folks out there for the 1,000 subs, and we are continually just cranking up on that, so appreciate it. All of the new subs out there. Don't forget to like the stream, and like the video if you're watching this in the future so more people can find it. We have to become the coolest Dragonbane campaign on YouTube. So, also need to.
Not?
What was that?
That are we not?
Yeah, I mean, got to be a little humble, but you know, just in case. Who do we got to thank? Patrick, my man, the guy who created this amazing Foundry system that saves me loads and loads of time. So appreciate it. We still are unable to heal players, but and I'm on 1.4, so maybe we're doing something wrong. Let us know in the comments if we're not. But yeah, if you guys are planning on running Dragonbane and you use Foundry, even if you don't, man, you should totally get it because it's going to save you so much time. Andreas, thank you for the soundtrack, which you're listening to right now. There's also probably going to be some Heimat der Katastrophe, which their link is in the description of this video. They do a lot of dungeon synth. They actually had a couple new drops by our favorites. Maybe our favorite creator, Noel, I think, possibly. Some new LPs, a t-shirt, a new tape called The Lost City. So go check them out. And who else? Anybody else? Oh yeah. If you guys notice any shenanigans that are clip worthy, just please add the time codes. What was that? Did somebody say something?
No, I joined the stream and you heard yourself.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well,
we go.
I'm talking to myself now.
Yeah, I think Noel is, especially for the Heimat stuff, which is all fantastic. You should buy the whole thing.
Yeah.
But Noel stuff is just ridiculous. The Merkborg soundtrack's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I listen to the Mazes OST all the time, especially like I've been reading Elric lately. The Mazes OST is so good.
Yeah. Speaking of the Mazes OST, that is the one that we actually played on our last game, and that is the one that I have queued up as well here. So you guys might hear that tonight. We'll see. I'm trying to mix it up so we're not listening to the same stuff all the time. I also did add Noel's dungeon music, which are 2 long-form tracks for dungeon delving. So maybe we're gonna find a dungeon tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Anything else? Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. I think I thanked everybody. Yes. Oh yeah, one thing we forgot to do. Oh yeah, there's some tapes right there. Good stuff.
For my tape player.
From a yeah, I have a bunch of tapes behind me. No tape player yet. I also have some LPs and no record player. So there you go. Okay. What we forgot to do last time. Right when we logged off stream, we forgot to, every session, you need to do, to see if you're going to increase your abilities or potentially increase your abilities. So, did we talk about that off stream? Did you guys mark the skills you would want to potentially increase? Or not yet? I know Matt's did. Matt's did. Did you roll them yet?
Nope.
Okay, why don't you roll them right now, and then, because I don't think we chatted about it. In case the rest of the players don't remember the questions, or maybe I think there might have been 3. Potentially 3. Let's see here. Rule book.
Everyone but me got 2. I got 3.
Why did you get 3? What was the third one about?
Because I, let's see. I gave in to my weakness and slept out of doors.
Oh, okay. So these are the questions. Did you participate in the game session? Yes, all of you more or less did. So that's 1. Did you explore a new location? I don't think so, because you guys were already in Outskirt, right?
No.
No. You journeyed. So yeah, you're right. So that's 2. Defeat 1 or more dangerous adversaries, no combat whatsoever. Did you overcome an obstacle without using force? There really weren't any obstacles to overcome. And then given your weakness, which none of you did, but Matt. So yeah, that would be 2. So you guys can put those on any skill you would like.
I don't know. I was pretty pessimistic.
Is that your weakness? I don't think that's your weakness, right?
Isn't it?
I think that's your like a trait, isn't it?
No, it's my weakness.
Really? How are
Pretty
you? How are
I
you?
thought
how-
your weakness was that you were really hairy or something.
Oh,
No,
the hairy
no.
joke.
I thought I was going to get to overcome that
That
waitress,
was
but
gonna
it
be
went in a whole different
appearance.
direction.
That was going to be my appearance, but
Ah.
erased it.
So do we click the arrow when we're done?
The up arrow, right?
Yeah.
The little one. Yeah, you click that and it will automatically roll for you.
Sweet.
So wait, we didn't roll that off stream or anything?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh no, because we can see our past
Yeah.
rolls, huh?
Yeah, we totally forgot when we signed off last time.
So what here's the thing. I like just signing off and doing it when we start because we can ease in, we can end on a high note, like on a note without having to be like, now let's do 20 more minutes.
Okay.
I like starting like
That's
this.
fair. We'll do
I
that.
don't know about you guys.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's fair.
Okay, wait. So we now pick two
You
areas
pick,
that
yeah, exactly. So you pick, if you go to your skills list, you can pick any two of those, and you check the little box next to it, and then you click the up arrow, and it will roll. And if it goes, is it above, right? If it goes above, you gain 1, and it should automatically configure all of that for you.
Yep.
So any two, oh, I see. Looks like Serial's going for awareness.
Mhm.
Oh, and you
I'm
Succeed.
exhausted.
you must have not clicked the up arrow.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
There
Alright.
you go. Okay.
Oh.
Unfortunately, man, it would have been nice if that 19 was if you could have clicked the right button.
Didn't anybody get a dragon last time? I thought we had 1 or 2 dragons.
It automatically will show it. So if you get a dragon, it will automatically put the up arrow there for you. You don't need to track it.
Okay. And it'll stay between sessions?
Yeah. There's not like a clock on the Foundry system. Where it
Gotcha.
resets
Okay,
everything.
so you said we get to pick 2 that we can try to level up, right?
Yeah, correct.
Would you guys consider my pessimism about the hospitality of these people to be giving into my weakness, or no?
Chat, what do you think? What do you think, chat? Jacob, I know you're there, Jacob. I see you. Let us know. Should we give Sariel another, Miss Forest Fox another chance?
I mean, I feel like that's just kind of like
Yeah,
your baseline.
Yeah.
So Rocky says no.
Pessimistic baseline, yeah. I kind of feel like when you're giving into your weakness, there needs to be some, I don't want to say stakes or anything, but it can't just be like, I don't know, I feel like if you walk around just pessimistic all the time, you automatically get that point. To me, that seems like gaming the system a little bit.
All right.
Jacob says yes, so
Fine.
just this time. Don't
Alright.
mention don't mention bats. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, we'll give that to her. So while you guys are looking at your abilities to potentially increase, I'll give a brief recap.
I'm pretty sure bats
Sure.
are getting mentioned too. Sorry.
Remember the sack bat? But I gave into my weakness too because of the foolhardiness, or was that in the first session when we had the fight? Because we were post fight, right?
Yes, that was the
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I would say too. Well, we'll play by ear. We'll see how it goes. Because I guess one thing is so if you were to give into your weakness as being foolhardy, I would say it would have to be like, you guys are probably in a situation that would be better suited to sneak up or be strategic about it. And you're like, fuck it, and you just bolt in. Then I'd be like, okay, that's definitely giving into it. But just sort of at the beginning of combat and rushing in, I wouldn't say so. But we'll like I said, we'll play it by ear as we go. Maybe the chat will have some opinions. But I'll give a recap. So these fine four adventurers, they are from other lands far away, and they decided to travel to the Misty Vale, which is this mystical, legendary vale that is wreathed in mist, hence the name. They heard rumors of riches. They heard rumors of an ancient dragon empire fallen. But orcs had at one point invaded the area and kind of colonized it, but then they've moved away, and during that that journey, humans and other good kin started to populate the area, and hence we find ourselves in outskirts. So after a very brutal goblin battle, they made their way to this settlement, and they also met a woman named Annabella, who was very interested in these new adventures. They seemed capable, as she called them. And she hid a little message in a ham, and that led them to a little rendezvous.
As one does.
As one does. That led them to a rendezvous at the North Gate, where we are standing right now. You guys can see that down at the map, more or less. That's where everybody is. Well, not yet. I guess we gotta talk about spending the night and stuff. But she told them that she's part of an organization that is seeking to gather these fragments of this statuette, one of which the party already has. They discovered it in the first battle, and they retrieved it from this dying, poisoned man named Weatherman, allegedly. And so they have it in their possession. She's offering 50 gold per piece that they retrieve and bring back to her, because she is trying to keep it in safe hands, right? Because there are other factions in this world who seem to have other designs for it. Because allegedly, once you have this this statuette assembled, it opens a crypt, and it gives you access to this this ancient sword of an old ruler named Eladane. So anyway, that's the gist of it. She met them, told them, she said, sleep on it, and apparently they slept on it. But some of us did not sleep indoors. So, Darrow, why don't you tell us about your outdoor escapades?
Yeah. So in the very, very early morning, Daryl wakes up from having slept behind the blacksmith, and he will knock on the door and try to sell the blacksmith the goblin short sword that he picked up.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's morning time. There's a few people milling about the streets. You head over and knock on the door, and this woman exits the door.
Oh,
She is so cheery. Her eyes are closed. You can't even see the color of them, but you do notice she is a dwarf. She stands dwarf height, and she has quite the beard. Quite the beard. And she says,
yes.
"Well, hello. Come on in. What can I do you
thank
for?"
you.
I don't know what accent I'm doing here, guys, but it's
Oh,
gonna be
you are
something.
Scottish. Oh, excellent. Good morning, fair maiden. I have here a short sword I would like to sell to you for 8 gold.
8 gold.
Typical caster short sword, according to the manual.
Well, this is and she kind of sniffs it, and her eyes actually open, and you see her eyes, and she does not look too pleased.
Now,
Is
before
this
you judge,
Goblin?
yes, but now listen to me, woman. This is no ordinary sword, you see. This sword brought down, this is the very blade that brought down Sir Morningcloak before he rallied, woke up from death, and murdered a gang of brutal goblins and a warg, if you can believe it. Now, I'm sure that you have heard of Sir Morningcloak. He is staying at the inn over there.
She looks over your shoulder, because that's easy enough to do. And she kind of scratches her chin, fiddles with a braid. I can't say I have, but
Well, of course not, because he's not famous here. Obviously, he is famous in everywhere else in the world, except for this new land we are in.
So what I think I'm going to do then is I'm going to give you a boon because that's some good RP. So the way this works in this game is you can barter. So if you want to potentially increase the value by like 20%, I guess it is, right? Didn't we look that up earlier? And do you want to do that, or do you want to just take the, what'd you say, 6 gold?
8 gold.
Oh, 8 gold. 8 gold. I'll say because it is a goblin, I'll still have you do a barter roll, but I will give you a boon. Because she is still unsure. She doesn't know Morning Cloak. 8 and a 6. Did you succeed at all? You succeeded. All right. So we have. Let me find that really quick. I think it's 20%.
Yep.
Barter. Is that what it is?
You don't have to look that up. It is.
Yes, bartering. So if you succeed, the price goes down or up by 20%. So what is 20% of what'd you say, 8?
Yeah.
Well, it's 10% times 2.
16.
No. That's 1.6 gold extra. I'll round it up to 2. So yeah.
How about no. How about you give me 15 gold and I will tell you where to get a goblin short bow. The short bow, the very short bow that downed Seriel the forest fox before she too rallied.
Oh man, you're trying to barter on top of, you're trying to double barter now?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna say this is gonna be more of a persuasion roll instead of that. So
I am better than that.
I'll also give you a boon because again, you're making up some good stories.
Yes.
So we're right now we're at 10 gold. He's trying to get 15. Let's see if he succeeds. And oh, you did not. Wow. So your persuasion's really low. So would you like to push this roll, or would you like to take the failure? Okay, no pushing. It's not worth it. So she stands firm. She crosses her arms. 10 gold or nothing.
All right. I will take the 10 gold. I am so sorry. What is your name?
My name is Okald. O-K-A-L-D, if you're taking notes. And you hear a guy grunting in the background. He's looked like he's working the... Say it, Ryan. Ryan wants to say it. Ryan wants to say it. I'm always leading him with these grunting and thrusting comments. But he's working the anvil back there. And he is a dwarvish man. He is working it all right.
Who may that be?
Oh, he is my twin, can't you tell? His name is Badinor.
Right.
B-A-D-I-N-O-R. Yeah. So he's back there milling about, hammering some things.
Now, I do have a question for you, fair Okald.
Yes.
Let's see.
Take it easy, Jacob. Thanks for stopping by.
Do you know of a woman named Leonara?
Leonara, let me think. Doesn't ring a bell, no. Doesn't ring a bell, I'm sorry.
What about a fellow by the name of Weatherman?
Weatherman? No. Can't say it rings a bell either. Sorry.
Well,
Perhaps you speak to Vagnil. She knows so much about this area.
right.
And if you excuse me, I have some work to do. So she kind
Of course.
goes off into the back. All right, well, so he's off bartering, chatting with this woman. What are the rest of you doing? As you wake up in the inn, presumably, the tavern, right? 3 stacks.
Oh, just gonna say that because Daryl was afraid last session, he handed the statue to Seriel.
Okay,
He didn't want to sleep outside with it.
So Seriel, make note of the statuette. I believe it only takes, it requires, I think, a quarter inventory slot. Which is kind of crazy because, I mean, the way it's described, it seems like a pretty hefty statuette. But it's only a quarter of it, I guess. So the rest of you, what are you up to?
Is it like bright and early morning? Like we slept in a tavern kind of situation, and Daryl was just already outside. Gotcha.
Yeah, well, he slept outside because that's his weakness.
That's whole business. Yeah.
Which might come in handy everywhere but here. Did you guys leave the tavern, or are you?
They have breakfast.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll probably get breakfast.
It's still free?
Yeah, I'll say it's on the house. Dinner and breakfast. And you do see Annabella. She is doing her duties, but she's always looking at you guys. Seemingly expectant, perhaps, after your conversation last night. Oh, I forgot to mention, too, that Louis Gildenclef Lewis, he chatted with one of the musicians the other night, and he discovered a strange rumor, which was, I'll remind you guys, he told of a monstrous beast that has crawled down from the mountains and attacked Blind Hildy's farm, southeast of Outskirts. And there are whispers about a cave full of torn-out eyes, but also great treasures and powerful weapons from ill-fated adventurers who met their fate in the Dead Eyes Cave. So that is a little nugget that Louis learned talking around last night. Whether or not did you tell everybody? I can't remember, Louis.
Yeah, when I sat down after the performance.
Gotcha.
Did we discuss where we were going to go afterwards at all last session?
No, and I that's what kind of screwed me, because the way this game works is there are adventure sites, and I have no fucking idea where you guys are wanting to go. Hopefully you're going to go somewhere nearby, because those are the 2 adventure sites I read about before the session.
So what's the farthest place on the map?
Road trip.
Road trip. Yeah, you guys have
we
a
do
map.
a shopping episode, and then we do a road trip, and then in 4 episodes we'll come back to this stuff.
Well, thankfully, Patrick's amazing system, and that would guide me through, hopefully, in case you guys threw me a curveball. But anyway, yeah, that's probably how the sessions will run, depending on where you guys end up. I'll ask, hey, so where are you guys thinking about going next, perhaps? Maybe you point to a place on the map, and that's that. But anyway,
you don't have the entire thing already completely memorized and set up?
Well, that's what's great, is I don't have to set anything up. It's already there. I just have to kind of like familiarize myself with it. Okay, so you guys are down. Yeah, go ahead.
I did real quick want to do a shout out to who did you? I think you saw all the comments from Shaitanmo.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah,
did a
yeah.
lot of clarifications of like parry and evade and stuff like
Yes.
that. Really, really good stuff. Especially because I'm like gonna be the front tank person, so the shoving, if your strength bonus is higher and mine's ridiculously high, like I literally have things written down that just look like shove and parry and stuff all over you. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. And always, everybody, we're learning this game as we play it, so we're bound to mess up from time to time. Feel free to correct us in the comments or the chat. Totally open to it, because hopefully by the end of the campaign we'll know the game. All right, so you guys are hanging out down in this this tavern, the Three Stags Inn, eating breakfast. I guess Darrow, you are still out. You're still outside, right? Milling about that area.
So after the incredible encounter with the blacksmith, I joined the group inside for breakfast.
Okay, as you are walking through this little village square, something catches your eye. It's a statue standing right here, and somehow it just maybe your eagerness to sell your goblin blade made you overlook it, but now you do see it, and you notice that it is a man standing quite tall, but many men are tall around you, and both of his arms have fallen off. But you can see that he has a helmet with a horn-like crown. And why don't you roll me a Myths and Legends roll, please, as you gaze upon this ruined statue, this horned statue.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, so something is ringing a bell. The tale that Annabella told you last night about this mystical dragon emperor, Illidan. That is who this is, at least you gather. And you also notice that there are indeed great similarities between this statue and the statuette, as well as the 4 statuette pieces on the Misty Vale map that you acquired in the corners there. So this appears to be a larger representation of the statuette that you, well, the 4th of the statuette you have. Okay. So you head over there, you're joining the party. Again, you enter, and Annabella looks up. And she's keeping about her duties, but she's always keeping a side eye on you guys. So you wrap up your meal. What would you like to do?
Darrow would like to ask Annabella if she knows about Leonara and Weatherman.
Leonara. Doesn't ring a bell. I can't say I've heard. Or Weatherman. Though the weather has been quite nice lately.
Oh, yes, it has. Would you happen to know where the general store is?
Ah, the general store. What is it you're looking for exactly?
Oh, I have a list.
You have a list.
Yes, I'm looking for fur to dress in, sleeping furs, backpack, bandages, and perhaps a small tent.
I would say you should check Master Ulvar's. He's right next to the blacksmith. Right across from the statue.
So handy.
In the town square.
All right.
Yeah, it is going to be a shopping episode. All right, so while he prances away to Master Ulvar's, what are the rest of you doing? Other than, savoring your meal.
I mean, I'm definitely scarfing as much as they'll feed me if it's free. That's just keep the ham coming. I feel like for breakfast. Here's the thing. Is it early? Is it late? Are we waiting around for Darrow? Like, have we even noticed that he's gone, or is this pretty normal for him to just kind of scamper? Is he a scamperer?
That's up to you guys. I mean, Darrow, is this a common thing for you to kind of just go about your duty? I mean, you hang out with them and you travel with these people, but are you often found doing your own thing from time to time?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So yeah, it doesn't seem out of the ordinary for you, considering it's been some time since you've been to a town that has supplies.
Gotcha. Well, I'm scarfing. I don't know what I was gonna say Ducky, and I guess it still kind of fits. Louis and Sariel are doing if we're all eating breakfast together.
What
if we
about?
I know the duck was up late.
I'm probably a little hungover at this point. I'm gonna roll out the map, set it on the table, and
Okay. So I will show that to the stream. So you take this map out, and it looks like this stream. Hopefully you can see it okay. Let me square it up for you. So this is the map that they acquired of the Misty Vale. So yeah, what would you like to, any questions, anythings?
So that rumor that I heard about, that was back where we came from, right?
You heard it was in a cave to the southeast.
Okay.
And you do spot, oh man, I can't point on this illustration, unfortunately. But there is a, oh, the stream can see it, because they can see my mouse cursor. You surmise that it's perhaps over here. That's the only visible cave you see, and you know that you guys pass through the Kumar Mountains, the Drakmar Pass, and this is the like I said, the only cave that's visible on the map, southeast.
Well, there is a statue piece in that corner. Did we get that one?
So you guys have the bottom one. You have his feet, which is in the bottom left-hand corner.
Okay.
And just meta, there is no right or wrong way to go. This is totally up to you. It's a totally non-linear map, adventure. There's adventure sites populated everywhere. So, yeah. Man, Bassman is keeping the chat lively, I guess. Can't read it,
They're
but...
smacking his keyboard. There's got a cat walking across it, but I think he needs to stop.
Well, this rumor definitely takes us in the direction that we may need to go. Might be worth looking into.
So as you guys have this map splayed out, Annabella comes over, and she's peering over your shoulder, Louis. I see you have a map. Any questions I can help with? I'm more than happy to. Just kind of continually looking over his shoulder to make sure nobody's listening.
What would be the best route for safe passage to this cave right here? I'm gonna point to the rumored cave.
The Dead Eyes Cave. I've heard some nasty things about it, but all of these places, these ruins, these statue pieces that I spoke to you about, she kind of whispers in your ear, they could be located at any one of these places. And that cave, while dangerous, could contain one of them. There is a road, and you guys do see a road. You guys do see a road that is essentially leading kind of in a roundabout way. But the shortest route is through the forest there. You can see it.
What kind of dangers live in the forest?
Oh, I hear all kinds of stories. You never know what to believe. But creatures of all manner, goblins, orcs, other things. It's tough to say. I choose to not venture very far out of here. It's a very mysterious land still.
Sounds like it would be a perilous journey. Totally material for a song. And I'm gonna suggest that to the group.
Ha! Yeah. Okay, so you guys overhear this, everybody except Darrow. She gives you this route, you know, more or less to this. She names the cave that Louis told you about the previous night. But feel free to discuss amongst yourself.
While they do that, can I just give myself those
Yes. What are you looking
sleeping
for?
fur? I just want a sleeping fur, a backpack,
So sleeping
some
fur.
bandages.
How much is a sleeping fur? Is it under? It is 1 gold. So do you want to try to barter for this, or do you want to just pay the 1 gold?
I'm flush.
What was that?
I'm flush. I don't need to barter. Also, my bartering is really, really low. Yeah, so just a sleeping fur,
Okay.
backpack. Backpack is worth 3 gold. And fur to dress in.
Okay. So you buy all of that. Does Master need any torches, perchance?
Oh,
Just got some fresh ones in.
fresh torches. They are the tastiest, yes. Yes, why not?
All right.
I forget how much they are.
Oh, only 5 copper for you. Only
Oh.
5 copper.
Well, yes, I would say I should take a few.
All right. How many would you like? Just you can write down whatever, and just can subtract your money. And I think it's 10, 10, 10, right? So 10 copper is 10 silver, or 1 silver. 10 silver is 1 gold. I
Yep.
believe. Yeah. Okay. Any other items you were looking for?
Not that I have money for. I don't want to buy a small tent. Except
Okay.
I have to because the others don't have any money.
Nobody has any money?
Hey, I have.
Tiny bit.
Where's my inventory? I have where the fuck is our money? I have 2 silver.
Bam. Hey, you could buy some torches at least. Not everything is gold.
Boulevard.
Not everything is gold. Some things
I
are
spin it all
silver.
on this plate armor I got here, you know?
Mm.
So,
Do we need a tent? We can't just sleep with sleeping furs.
well, you can. I mean,
Thanks.
you can't afford any of it right now. So what would I need?
Yeah, so the way, just so you guys know meta, the way sleeping works in this game is if you do not have a tent or a sleeping fur, you will gain a bane on your bushcraft roll. So that is for you to find suitable sleeping area. And if you fail that roll, you don't get a night's sleep. You're basically, so if you're trying to heal or refresh willpower points, etc., etc. So actually, it's kind of an important thing. Yeah, you get a bane on it. But then if you have a sleeping fur, yeah, you get a avoid the bane. But then I think if you have a tent, you get a boon to your rolls. So it's not such a hand wavy travel game. There's little procedures here and there. But I guess Darrow, do you make your way back to the Three Stags after this?
I'm
Or are you
gonna
gonna-
buy a large tent,
Oh,
even though I don't actually. For 6 people, I am not one of them.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
right.
generous.
You only sleep outside. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess a tent would be considered inside. Do you want to try to
My
barter? Do you want to try to
bushcraft's
barter
pretty
for this one? Drop it by 20%?
Well, if the roll fails, I won't have the money.
It's only going to knock off 1 gold piece anyway, so it's not like a huge...
Well, I'm
Deal.
already at 9.
Oh, okay.
I only have 10. So I'm not gonna barter.
Okay. Alrighty, so you acquire a large tent. And, okay.
Bandages, by the way.
Bandages, okay.
All right.
Wait, so what's the negative effect if you fail a barter?
A bushcraft. Oh, it's, what was it? I was right there. Hang on. I think it goes up. So,
Price goes up.
so if you fail, it's going to go. Let's see. Wait. If you succeed, the price goes down or up by 20%. If you roll a dragon, the price is halved or doubled. If you roll a demon, you have offended the other party. I guess you just fail. Like there's no consequence other than you just. He's like, nope. I'm sticking to my price.
I thought you said the price goes up, but then.
So if you succeed, basically, if you're trying to sell something, it would go up.
Oh.
If you're trying to buy something, it's going to go down. So they just kind of lump those into the same thing. Yeah, 674. That's exactly what we got going on here. Muddy little halfling. Are you like, you're like Pigpen basically? You kind of have flies kind of buzzed around your head.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
And immediately after buying the tent, I'm gonna head back to the inn
Okay.
because I can't carry a large tent. I'm over encumbered. So
Okay.
I'm gonna need
So-
someone else to-
So I guess Darrow, you walk in with a handful of stuff, almost falling over.
A little help here, please.
I'll help them.
All right.
This tent, take it. Use it.
Thank you.
Good. I can delete
You'll
that.
join us in tents, right?
No, that would be disgusting. For everyone, I believe. It's a closed space. You will die from the fumes.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So you have to now go to the items tab and find a large tent and drag
Yeah.
it into your.
Oh yeah.
Go up to the, yeah, exactly. You
Although
remember how to do
I've
that?
got a lot of things. Is anybody else traveling a little lighter than me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm so laden down, but none of it counts against my inventory.
There you go.
So I have a ton of space. What's how big is a a tent?
4, I think.
4?
Wow. It is a large
Fuck.
tent. It accommodates all of you. It can, up to 4 people. So you can get a small tent and a large. Small is like 2
Up
people.
to 6 people,
Oh, 6 people. Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
Where can I just search tent?
Wait, cut the portion of the
Ooh.
tent for those extra 2 people off, so make it lighter.
Just the feet stick out. So it's a large tent?
Yes.
Yeah. Because a small tent only houses 2 people.
Damn, I bet there's 3 that need it. We could have just like stacked. You know?
Yeah. I also have really good bushcraft, but it's fine.
I'm also
Yeah.
a duck, so I don't count as people per se. I can just like sleep in the pond.
You
next
said
to
that,
the tent.
not us. All right, I'm just throwing that out there.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm also a wolf. I mean,
You are a wolf.
Mhm.
feel like
But really, I only needed a tent.
halfling over here wasting money.
Yes.
So
All
are
right, so
you
yeah, so I have it, and I got plenty of space. I still have 3 spaces for encumbrance, so
Okay.
we're chilling. Do I need to hold anything else from this laden stinky boy?
Do you have enough room to carry me?
What is your weight?
Oh, I don't know actually. Shit.
If it's less than a large tent, then yeah, I got you.
I've been working on it a little bit. It might be.
So are you heavier or lighter?
How would I find that out?
I think you
I feel like
count
you're-
as a small creature, I would think. I know the mallards
Counts as
are,
a backpack.
counts as a
They carry it.
backpack.
Because the thing is, if you're carrying somebody, they could like hold on to you. You know, when they do those like husband-wife races, and the wife is like upside down and has like the legs around the heads and the arms around the waist, so that like you can just be ducking it like that. You know,
Yeah.
So technically, I should increase his encumbrance.
there
like,
you go.
limit, because I'm a backpack.
Yeah, because he could carry
Oh.
stuff on me.
Yeah.
His little pantsless feet up in the air, apparently around my head.
Oh god. All right.
All right. So,
Who needs to draw this?
I need fan art of this on my wall now.
Rule 34.
there you go.
But here's a question. When I drag a backpack into my onto my sheets here,
hmm
my encumbrance goes up.
Oh, instead of adding to your carryable
Yeah.
items.
Well, actually, it does both.
Oh, weird. So it adds it, but then it also adds its own weight.
Yeah. I guess I can choose it as. No. Wait. No, it doesn't anymore. Oh, it's my furs. I am now dressed in furs.
Oh man.
Represented by a pair of boots, which I will not be wearing. Oh yeah, I can give you guys a 1 torch each as well. So
Yeah, if you
guys
guys want torches, yeah.
I'll snag a torch. I have 1 torch, but it is never a bad idea to have 2.
What was the game? Oh, it was Merkborg, and we were playing Putrescence.
I thought that was the joke you made earlier.
Yeah, no. We were playing. Yeah, well, I was
Reminding
kind
us
of.
that we need to get a torch.
Yeah, I was kind of
it was-
hinting because of Putrescence Regnant, where you guys went on this crazy adventure with
Had no
One-
torches, then
one-
1 torch.
one
and then
torch, I think.
1
Yeah.
torch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good times.
All right. So, what are you guys up to? The clock's ticking.
Should we like meta this a little bit? Hey, thanks for the tent, and let's like just move on out of here.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
if you guys don't want to do anything else, we can move on to another area.
I assume we tell Darrow of Louis' idea.
It sounds so wonderful.
etc.
Etc.
All right,
What
so-
did you happen to tell Annabella? Did you guys
Well,
ever say we're gonna look for things for you or not, or are you guys just cutting town without
Oh.
saying a word? Because again, she's kind of moving around this tavern, the common room. She came over and talked to Louis, gave him some info about the Dead Eyes Cave. Did you guys mention anything?
I asked for a slip of paper and a quill, and I wrote down my number, and then I slipped it into some ham.
Go ahead.
Oh, actually, before I wandered off to make my purchases,
yes.
or when I came back, I will mention that 50 gold per piece of statue is that's 8 short bows. It's a ridiculously low price for what she's asking us to do. So, if anyone has higher bartering than me, we might head over to Vagnhild to do a little bit of bartering. Because 50 gold.
What are you
What
bartering with Vagnhild? You ever spoke to her about this this deal? That was
who-
Annabella.
Oh, that was Annabella. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your
Everything I just
bartering
said,
your
replace-
bartering is only 6, huh?
Mine's 5, so
Ooh. Well, again, this is not something you need to agree to at this point in time either.
yeah, I guess we could do it once we have all the pieces.
Yeah,
to
if you decide to
Yeah.
give her a piece of this statuette, you can say 100. You know, it's up to you. Yeah, it looks like nobody really invested in bartering much. Okay, all right. So you guys decide to not speak to her.
Do we? Or do we say like
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
we'll let you know what we find. Thanks for all the free shit. Bye.
Okay, so you're just basically telling her, yeah, we'll look around perhaps, and maybe you'll hear from us, kind of thing. Non-committal. Okay,
I mean, she was very non-committal too,
sure.
if I recall correctly. Like, yeah, there are
I think
4 pieces of statue laying around in the world. Good luck.
Well, she mentioned that not only would it be for safekeeping, but it would be, for the other potential powers who are seeking it out. But it's for the goodness of mankind, of mankin, many kin, all kin. Rumpelstiltskin.
Not a man among us, technically.
That's true. That's true.
No, okay, so listen. Last game, I'm still figuring out who Morning Cloak is. He's a knight and a wolfkin.
Yes.
So I feel like I gotta be a little more knightly. So a lot of that, flirty bits, I'm gonna pretend that was in my head and my heart. But I think what a knight would do is maybe after everyone else told her to pound sand, maybe take her aside and let her know that this seems a noble quest if it's to save, not people, because, people suck, but wolfkin, wolves, nature, just in general, that this could potentially, harm those, then it's something that I think we can at least, keep in mind.
Okay, she is, her very tired eyes light up when you say these words to her. And she barely mutters a thank you. She's almost quivering with pleasure. That's for you, Ryan. All right, so
A good quiver.
that's a good quiver. All right, so after this conversation, are you guys setting forth on the road, or is there other things within this settlement you would like to explore?
I actually wanted to do a little bit of grocery shopping before we left.
Food?
I'm just kidding.
Okay. Does everybody have
Just
rations?
bread. He just wants to go buy bags of bread.
Bread and grapes.
Wonder bread, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move you guys then to the big map, and I will drop your little tokens. So, I mean, ideally we'd probably do this with 1 token, but whatever, we're gonna do it this way.
We're
So
saying
here
it's
you
a
guys
2-day
are.
journey.
Yes, so let's actually let's map it out. So you could follow this road right here. I guess you guys can't see it when I click it. Actually, let me move so stream can see it. So there's a road that winds around and then goes down here. It leads to the cave, or you could potentially cut through this forest and just take a straight shot. And measuring tools is control. So you guys can travel up to, I believe it's 15 kilometers a day. Is that right? Let me look it up really quick. I think that's what it
There's-
is.
there's so
Per
many-
stretch of time. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Are all these little landmarks on here? Are these all places we can go?
Some of them are. Some of them aren't. Some of them are just like, set dressing and stuff, but who knows? Maybe you might run into something interesting on this map. Let's see here.
If we cut through the forest, it saves us a full day. If we can move only 15.
Yeah, let me see here. Travel.
I do like the forest.
And also,
Yeah, the
though, if you
tents.
are a pathfinder, so this is how pathfinding works in this game. So player characters who follow a road or clear path are not at risk of getting lost, but such luxuries are rarely available. However, in this case, they are kind of. It's going to put you off track a little bit. But when you are in the wilderness, navigation is more difficult. And so you need to assign or appoint a pathfinder who leads the way for the group. And this person will make a bushcraft roll every shift to find their way. So 15 shift is 15 minutes about. And then if you fail, shift is 15, right?
We do a D6 roll every 15 minutes.
Maybe I have it
So
backwards.
we travel
Maybe
for
I
like
have it-
4 hours.
I
We're
might have
doing
it
like
backwards.
16 rolls.
I might have it backwards.
A shift is 6 hours.
6 hours. A stretch. Sorry, a stretch is 15. So it's once per shift.
Now, I have noticed that Serial doesn't have an animal companion.
Oh yeah, don't you have one of those? Or like can have
I
one?
can
make
have
one?
a-
And that's kind of why I want to go to the woods.
Mm.
And of course, we have a tent.
Yeah, so distance, that's right. So it's 15 kilometers per shift on foot, or roughly 30 kilometers on horseback. So we are going on foot. So yeah, if you guys would rather take the shortcut, being this way, that would save you some time. And then, but we need to appoint a pathfinder to keep the way clear, well, so you don't get lost.
Got the best bushcraft?
Yeah, what is your bushcraft?
I think Darrow and I both have 12, so we're both pretty okay.
Yeah, 12.
Mine's 4.
Yeah, mine's 6.
As a wolfkin, once I'm in the forest, I generally just like to appreciate and meander, not really worrying about what direction I go.
Oh, and for future reference, really quick, if you have a spyglass, you get a boon on your bushcraft roll while traveling. So, just so you know.
Those are probably expensive.
I don't know. I didn't look 'em up.
Glass lenses? I mean, come
50
on.
gold.
Dime a dozen.
50 gold, extremely rare. Cool.
Oh, really? You looked it up?
Oh, so 50 gold extremely rare, I
Well-
guess kind of makes sense in the context of the statue piece then.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I still think it's like
Crossbow.
a world saving rock. So like it should probably be more than 50 gold, but we'll put another 0 on there maybe.
A heavy crossbow is 200 gold. That means that the statue is worth a heavy crossbow.
Well, you got to keep in mind that she's not some wealthy noble who's going to throw riches at you. She's like this small organization that you know. She's
Let's
not.
find one.
Let's find one.
Sorry, that's not knightly. Come on.
No.
Come
Yeah,
on.
you got to. Noble knight.
Getting there. Getting there.
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there.
It's
Okay,
not
so
bad. It's not my normal character.
yeah, I know that's not your go-to. So what are we doing? Are we taking the scenic routes, or are we going as the crow flies?
Wow.
Crow. Okay, so I'm guessing who
Crow.
who wants to be appointed as the pathfinder?
You do it, Serial.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right.
Go.
So, do you have anything that allows you? You'll make it probably about. Oops. Oh, you guys can see this on there too. guys will make it what, like here-ish? Here-ish, I guess. Almost there. So yeah, right
I'll
here.
give Darrow back this fourth of the statue too, if he wants it.
Sure. You know what this map needs? It needs some clouds. I'm gonna add some clouds. Okay, so it is a bright sunny day with the exception of the mists that are rolling around everywhere. Would you like to make your roll as you guys set out on your adventure?
Yes.
Should I change
Bushcraft
the...
roll?
What's this song? Oh, here we are.
Ooh,
Listen to
I'm
this.
before you
travel-y.
This is the track by Andreas called The Quest.
Okay.
Official Dragonbane soundtrack.
Could I pull out my horn and play us a tune as we like travel along?
Hell yeah, you can. Why not?
So then we get a
Yeah.
just a
Alerting
didgeridoo
Wow,
for
wow,
the
wow.
forest.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get a boon to whoever rolls that.
Oh shit. Okay. So you will use that, and does that require you to take off willpower points?
Yeah, 3.
Uh-oh, who rolled the roll you don't want to roll?
Wait. What did I do?
You rolled a 20.
We each get 1 ace per session, right?
Can I use my hat?
Wait,
Well,
but
you're getting a boon. So yeah, you get to roll again. Unfortunately, you failed.
poorly.
Oh no.
You failed. You needed the spyglass. So, what happens?
Starting
what
it
happens?
right.
What happens when you
Can I
fail?
push it?
Yeah,
I
you
don't think you
can.
can push a dragon, can you? Can you push a demon?
Well,
Well,
no.
she's gonna take the. She would take the 16 because she has a boon
okay.
because of Louis' didgeridoing. So do you want to push it and choose a condition?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, what condition would you like to take? And you can explain this to me because you can essentially choose whatever you want. You just have to justify it to me. Why it wouldn't be the actual ability associated with the skill, bushcraft.
I think I'm gonna be angry.
Okay, go for
and-
it. So then you're going to tick angry and then roll again. Push the roll.
Oh my god! Come on!
Wow!
It was on a 5 for like a
Wow!
second.
Wow! Okay, so. Yeah, it's good thing you guys did not you guys were able to have a boon, because if you roll a demon, actually if you roll a dragon, you find a shortcut and the distance is covered in the shift is doubled, so that's pretty nice.
That would have been cool.
So you failed, which means I have to roll on the mishaps table. Or chat, are you out there, chat? If you guys have a D12 handy, first person to roll a D12 and give me the result. That is what happens. No, I don't.
Set up in the chat.
I don't think there's another. Yeah, I know. I need to set that up with a bot. I keep forgetting. I don't believe there'd be a second boon. If you push the roll, I don't think you'd have a boon. Yeah, I think you just get the on the first roll. But future people, if I'm wrong, comment down below.
So it says in my ability that it gives a boon to all rolls?
But I think this is still part of the same role. Just it's the
Yeah.
same
Oh,
task
yeah.
being done. It's just a
Yeah.
series of failures on the part of our
All right.
Pathfinder.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay, so nobody's rolling a die, so I'm going to do it myself, and let's see what happens. Lost. The player
Well, that's
characters
not good.
realize that they are walking in circles and do not make any progress on the map this shift. Oh man. The Pathfinder must also make a bushcraft roll to find the right way again. others cannot help. So you guys went absolutely nowhere this day. You're exhausted. Night is falling as we see the sun sets over the Misty Vale's mountains. However, I need you to roll me a bushcraft. I guess, never mind. I guess that'll be the next time.
Sexy.
Yeah.
That was nice, Jason.
Nice. Okay.
So did we just end up back in town? So we're
Yeah,
just like,
you're basically... Yeah.
hey, Annabelle. Hey, so
Yeah.
aborted start there. We decided to just take a walk around town a little bit and, start fresh tomorrow. Still free?
Oh, don't mention bats. Rolled a 5. Sorry, man. I missed it.
Oh, don't forget we have
We'll do
like
that
a
next
30-second delay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have a bit of a delay. So you guys are, I guess, camping. Whoa, what happened? Whoa,
Sorry.
was that you? You can turn
Yeah.
you can turn it to.
I think.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had that
Are you
kind
just
of
turning a
control.
torch on yourself?
I was trying to turn a torch on, but I turned it day.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, I can, if you guys want a torch lit, I can draw a little light where you are. I'll just call it right there. Right in between everybody. Oh yeah, I should make it flicker like a torch, huh? Okay, so you guys, I guess, are made it nowhere. So you
Outside
see,
the gate.
yeah, you see the palisade wall. You smell the manure. You see the farmland that's surrounding everything, and yeah.
So
Here
would
we
we do
are.
a shift rest?
Yeah.
Cool.
So are you guys cuddling up in the tent or what? And are you guys taking watches or anything like that? You guys, I'll say you guys feel like you're a safe distance, right? You're not out in the middle of the wild. So if you would like to all take a good night's rest without taking watch, it's probably fine.
Okay.
But
And when we do, Seria, you get to remove your.
My anger.
correct. Anger. But every night, so making camp. Yeah, you need to sleep at one shift per day to avoid sleep deprivation. So anyone without a sleeping fur gets a bane on its roll. If it fails, the shift does not count. A tent, though, grants a boon. So everybody needs to actually... You know what? I'm going to skip this because I'm going to say you guys are literally right outside town. So I'm just going to look over this. But this is what you will have to do in the wild. Make a bushcraft roll with a boon.
All right.
Yeah, and it says if the person setting up the tent fails, other characters can roll separately for the same shift. So you guys would all have to terribly fail. Okay. So you guys are just sleeping all night and the sun rises again. And here we are. Right where we started, everybody. Exciting!
You spent a ration as well.
Yeah, don't forget to spend a ration.
An hour and a half in, and we've decayed it today, I think. Man.
Yeah. We have about 30 minutes to go, guys. Maybe we'll make it to the Deadeye's Cave. All right, so are you guys doing the same thing, or are you taking the road, or what's the plan this morning? You doubling down on it?
What?
Are you taking the road, or are you doubling down on like I'm just gonna go through the wildlands
I
again?
think we're doubling down.
Okay.
I think.
All right. So if you
guys
are
have
you
lost your faith in me.
are you still the Pathfinder? Or
Yes. I don't
For
know.
now.
okay. And how long does your boon last, Louis? It's over, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can do it again.
All right, everybody, let's didgeridoo it, and then I'm gonna start playing again.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
All right, so you have a boon. So roll bushcraft with a boon.
Didgeridoo 2, Bushcraft Boogaloo. Let's do this.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Bill and Ted movie.
Are
Bro.
you kidding me?
What the?
That's the exact same roll.
Whoa!
Rigged.
Well, now you gotta push it and get angry again, because
Yeah.
you're angry already, because you kind of suck at this.
I think
I
we
expected
found
more
that.
from an elf. I'm just throwing it out there. Just saying, I got a 4? Do I need to lead the way? Is that what's happening?
Oh man,
I get a... Oh, what?
it doesn't matter. They're both so. You rolled 2d20 KL, whatever the hell that means. You succeeded though this time. However, what did you choose to be? Okay, you said angry.
Yeah.
All right, so feel free,
pretty pissed
everybody.
It's taking so long.
Feel free, everybody, to move your tokens to about here, or I guess I can move you guys. Okay, you can do it. Okay. Whoa, what is that?
I don't know.
Someone
It's the danger zone.
is that the nuclear blast from Akira? Is that what's going on here right now?
Radius.
I have
Landed
no
in.
idea how to get out of this though.
Are you in some kind of? Oh shit! Hang on. Let me move you manually over here. Okay. You guys travel through the forest, and you find yourself in this rockier terrain as the mountains rise out from above you. Yeah, how do you get rid of that radius? I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever.
But I was gonna say, Serial might look for animals.
Yeah, I would like to look for animals.
What do you mean, look for animals?
the
Like try to find a
forest.
familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why don't you explain to everybody how that works?
Well, let me flip to that part of the book.
Okay.
I believe you have to tell me what animals are like common in that area. And I have to use 3 willpower points to try to get up to be my companion. Let's see.
What kind of animal are you thinking? And I'll just tell you if it exists in this area.
I mean, I haven't really looked at the animals list, but I would love a fox, since that's like my nickname.
Yeah,
or
I'll
a
say
bird.
there's a fox. Yeah, still a shopping episode, definitely.
Okay, it says you can activate this ability to turn an animal, not a monster, into your companion. This takes a stretch of time, and you can only have 1 animal companion at a time. GM decides which animals are nearby. The animal follows you as long as you remain in its natural environment, and it can scout for you at no additional willpower point cost. And it can fight for you for 3 additional willpower points.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you have find a fox. That's fine.
Okay.
Forest fox has found a fox in the forest. Excellent.
When it says it takes a bit of time, what does that mean?
A bit of time? I'll just say, I mean, it took you guys all day to walk through this area, so I'll
It's
just
like
say
a
you guys
green
have
knight
it.
situation. Like it's kind of following me through the forest, and we're becoming friends.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it doesn't talk though.
Oh man.
Doesn't talk. Hey chat, if you're still there, why don't you roll me a d12 as these players are ascending this rocky area, crawling out of the forest as this fox follows Serial.
Don't forget that delay.
Yeah.
Also on page 99,
Yes.
you got the common animals.
Oh, okay.
Up,
Does it have like
stats.
fox stats?
It does. 10 movement, 6 HP, etc.
Man, is that really how long this delay is, or is nobody... I feel like it's not that long. Can't be that long. Don't mention bats. Where are you with your D12? All right, I'm going to roll it again. I'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
That's what she said.
Yes! Clip it! 3, 2. Okay. Oh, looky there. So you guys make your way through this forest, over the hills. Despite the misty weather, you can see the sun through the sky, and you find this nice little fox that follows Serial around. And as the sun dips down beneath or behind the Coomer Mountains, nothing at all happens. Look at that. We got a nothing happens roll on the road.
Love that.
Love that. Okay, so let's set another torchy here. There we go. So you guys set down for camp. Again, remember, we need to do a bushcraft roll. If you are using the tent, each of you needs to roll, because you got, I guess the way it works is you guys are each trying to set this thing up, and we will see if you succeed. And remember, boons all around. And in this game, you can get double boons, by the way. You can get double banes. You can stack these things. So if you guys ever have something that will give you a boon to something, even though you already have a boon, you can double boon it. Triple boon it. Stack infinitely, I guess. Oh no, Louis! Okay, Serial. She succeeded. I'll say if half of you guys do it, it's fine. Yeah, you guys succeed. You successfully pitch a tent. That's for Ryan.
He did roll
Appreciate
a
it.
lot, so that was a very successful tent pitching.
Oh, that was
Oh,
that was
dang.
Luis.
Well, who failed? Oh, he failed and then you pushed it, Louis?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so wow, you really, your second wind was pretty damn good. Okay,
Listen,
are you guys
if you
going
try to pitch once and it doesn't last very long, sometimes you just need to give it a minute and then you're good.
Yeah, there you go. Are you guys going to,
Tent pitching with Ryan.
are you guys going to do any watches, or are you guys going to, what's the plan here?
Yeah, I will prowl the campsite for a watch.
You kind of doing this?
Now listen, that's racist. All right,
Okay,
wolfkin, not a wolf. All right.
You prowl. Again, you hear bats periodically flying over you
Listen.
here and there.
Don't mention bats. All right.
But other than that, Mr. Morningcloak, nothing happens on your watch. You do your what? Don't the wolfkin, they ponder the mysteries of the universe or something? Don't they?
Yeah, I've written up like a whole thing now for my guy, so I can be more me. So.
Okay. Do we want to go through more shifts here, more rests?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do a shift.
Okay. You do
Do
a
I have-
shift. What's up? No, you don't have to roll anything. There's no rolls here. You hear just very, very faintly this chanting sound coming from the mountains. And then it goes away as if the wind itself carried it.
Mm.
But that is all.
Okay.
All right, Darrow and Louis, who's up next?
I'll go next.
Okay. You hear a squealing sound, and you see the colorful logo of a Wonder Bread truck. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna chase after it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Goes uneventful. You enjoy the peaceful quiet of the forest. You find a small rock that you can kind of lean against. It's still warm from the sun, but your watch goes uneventful. The sun is beginning to rise, Darrow. Do you want to take the last shift?
Well, I suppose I have to.
Or you can just be like, fuck, I'm going back to bed.
No, I think, well, time for some roleplay. When Louis comes to rouse me, he will hear muttering. And if he leans in very close, he can hear Darrow say, "The wolf's path is tangled, but the shepherd's is straight and true."
So
Before he wakes me.
the wolf's path is tangled, but the shepherd's is straight and true. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
morning.
Louis gonna lean in close to listen to what he's saying, but then he's gonna, catch a whiff and just, fall backwards. And figure that's just where he's gonna sleep.
Catch a whiff. Okay, yes.
I'm assuming Darrow hasn't bathed.
Never.
Yeah, he's walking around like
Fine.
Pigpen for sure.
Well, you laugh, but imagine being in the woods, smelling like perfume and soap. I blend in. I look like a garbage bag. No one will ever attack me. Unless I roll a demon.
All right, as the sun rises, though, there is a shadow cast over you guys. So you guys found this little area that was seemingly protective. There's a couple of trees around you. There's some rocks. But the rock's shadow seems to be much taller. And you turn, presumably, I guess. And you see a woman standing atop this rock. And she's looking down at you with milky eyes and a concerned look on her face.
Am I the only one up right now?
Yeah, whoever, you guys are all up, right? You guys woke up with the sun.
Yeah, I have some.
Okay. So this woman is standing there. She has this look of concern on her face, distress. And you notice though that her eyes are just milky white. And she's kind of staring at the middle distance, but looking down at you.
What ho! Fair maiden.
Yeah, that's mean.
What ho? Hello there. From where do you come?
Oh, me and my compatriots here, we are from outskirts.
Ah.
Don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh, yes, I have. Many of you come through this way.
Oh,
Where are you headed, perchance?
oh, we are heading southeast.
Southeast. And her face becomes more troubled as she looks in that direction.
She does look in that direction.
Yeah. She does. When you mention southeast.
What
Well-
is wrong? Is there something we should know?
My farm
about?
my farm has been attacked.
Oh dear.
I cannot see, but I know it was a great beast. I heard it and I smell it. It killed almost all of my livestock.
Hmm.
The strange
think
thing
it's,
was, though, the only thing it left behind were my chickens. I thought I was about to die. I could smell it, I could feel its breath upon me. And I backed up into the chicken coop and just like that, it fled.
Did she
And I
say her
think-
name, by the way?
Yeah, her name is Hildy. And I believe it went that way. And she points again to the southeast.
Oh,
I fear for my niece, however. She, Gunhild. She was hunting during the attack, and now she has gone to, find this creature.
oh. That might be good. Well, I mean, listen here, lady. Do you have food? Do you have food? Can you support yourself now?
Yes, I'm quite well, thank you. Even though I barely survived, I fear only for my niece, and will you please return to me?
Of course.
And she kind of just bursts into tears. It's almost as if she was
Oh,
holding back
yeah.
tears the entire time.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Well,
Now,
What is that? Woo!
well, he was patting her on the head.
Oh!
yeah.
Listen. This is not that kind of. A little
Oh.
German, not Russian there. You're on the wrong side of the.
I will try to soothe her.
Okay.
And
You soothe her, despite your stinkiness.
Yes, do not forget that in the meadow of dreams, the shepherd tends to the flowers of hope. Hmm? Yes.
Oh, she sniffles when you say this and wipes her eyes, and you seem to have stopped the tears. And she nods in agreement.
It is the woolen way.
I really like that one. Tell me, what is your name, little one?
Oh, my name is Darrow
Darrow.
Bramblebush.
I will not forget your words, or your deeds that I know you will do.
Unless we get one-shotted again.
Yeah! My farm is just on the other side of these trees if you need anything at all. I don't have any weapons or much. I have my chickens, but not much else. But if you need a place to stay, I'm more than happy to offer.
I wouldn't mind a ration.
Oh yes, I can help you with that. Just a moment. The rest of you as well. Okay, you guys all agree? Okay, so she kind of hurries off behind these trees she talks about. And you do now see, like, there's a little curl of smoke rising above the tree line. And she comes back, and she has a basket, and in this basket are some rations. So let's say it's some dried meat and some bread.
Very nice. How many?
I
don't
would
want to be rude,
I would
but
say
how many?
I would say she brought you one each, one meal each, 1 days each.
because we have burned through 2 rations now.
How many do you guys all have each?
I think I have 2.
So
I had 4. If
yesterday,
we've done 2, we got 3 now. Yeah, I got 3.
So
Okay.
yesterday we spent walking around, and now we've done another. We've been out here for 2 days, which means 2 rations.
Yeah.
Have 2
You guys can
rations.
always hunt too, though. Remember that. Well, I think
Yep.
Sariel can at least. Should probably be pretty good. Well, she's supposed to be good at bushcraft, but that didn't go so hot. That didn't go so hot.
Hey, we got him.
All right. So, well, I will let you be on your way. And again, remember, just the other side of the trees. That is where I am. And she takes off.
Bye.
Can you ping where her farm is?
Yeah, yeah. I'll say it's like just right over here, like on the other side of these trees. I think you guys
And
can
where-
make notes and stuff if you want. I think.
Where are we trying to get to?
Right here.
Oh, this cave situation here?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
times.
which I think you guys will reach there next, right?
I mean, maybe.
Let's see. Yep. Well, I guess
We
you
could always get lost and find some other old lady
I mean,
that needs
I'll
help.
say you guys are close enough to this pathway right here. Then I have to roll another bushcraft to travel.
Well, shall we go?
Yes. With
I'm gonna start up
caution.
the road trip tunes again.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So you guys make your way all day. You travel up this this rocky path, this winding rocky path, until you reach the mouth of this cave. And I guess it would be almost nightfall, maybe not quite. What you do see though is the mist here gets thicker. It's spilling off of these mountaintops down and collecting into this this cave entrance as well as the outside of it. And you're close enough to smell it. It's pitch black in there. There is absolutely no light coming from it. It smells quite musty. But you guys stand up, and again, this mist is it's pouring around you. But every once in a while, there's breaks in it. It's kind of almost to your knees. It's like this just blanket of fog. And you see these breaks in it, and it's shapes you can't quite make out unless you were to go and like try to brush the fog away or inspect it closely. You do, however, hear flies buzzing around.
You
So-
said the shapes are moving in the fog, or they're
No,
like
no,
on the ground?
they're still. So it looks like there's these little mounds of something. Every once in a while, you'll see it peek out of the fog, and then the fog will overtake it. And then you see like flies buzzing around, but it's difficult where you're standing right now to make out quite what it is, or to quite make out what it is.
I'll kind of
You
wave
wanna-
my shield over one and kind of
Okay.
cautiously inspect.
So you see carcasses absolutely decimated. It's almost impossible to see what they are. They appear to be animals of some kind. And if you want to make me a beast lore roll,
Ooh.
you
Ooh.
might be able to identify what these creatures
Aha.
are.
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna. It's not great. It's not. Oh, he said he was tuning again. Do I get a boon?
Yeah, sure do.
Are we able to like help each other?
Yes, you can help. He
I don't need
succeeded
your
though.
Stinking help.
All right, so it takes you some time, but you find enough pieces of these decimated carcasses to reveal that they appear to be livestock. There's some sheep. There's also some horses, though. You find some horse hooves, horse heads, sheep, all that. So, but these are the only kind of things you find. No human bodies, no kin bodies, just livestock.
Does it look like the cave is very deep, or do we see the far wall?
No, yeah, so it enters into blackness, and all of this fog is just spilling into it. And every once in a while, it comes out a little bit as if it's exhaling, and then goes back in.
Well, that's disconcerting. If we want to proceed, I I will caution us. And I do not think that the horn can be. I don't think that we should be playing instruments going into the cave, perhaps.
I'm gonna finish up with a 6 solo and then put it away.
Man, I'd really love to hear what a didgeridoo solo sounds like.
So would I actually.
Isn't every didgeridoo a solo didgeridoo?
That's true. You're right.
Hmm.
Okay. So what are you guys doing now as you stand at this cave entrance? Do you enter?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I was waiting for the brave knight to say yes.
You guys step inside.
With the weakness of being foolhardy.
I mean, yeah.
All right,
Of course
now
we're going.
it's time to move
Yeah.
you guys inside. Here.
I've actually come up with all of the tenets of my knightly oath now, so we'll see what happens.
What's the marching order here?
First,
First? Okay.
yeah, shield up, Morning Star at the ready.
I'll be second.
Okay.
I'll go last.
Okay.
I'll be 5th.
I'll have my short bow at the ready.
All right, let me activate this now. Activate. You guys find yourself at a cave entrance. And I think this cave needs some fog, I think. Let's add some fog to this cave.
I think I multiplied.
Oh. You're like a, what the heck happened? Here, I'll just delete one of you. There you go.
Do
My
it.
other half, no!
Where am I?
Oh, I didn't drop you.
Hi.
Oh, I guess I didn't drop you in. Whoops. Sorry.
Myself.
I'll stay.
Okay. So inside this cave, it's very dark, it's very cool. And again, like I said, the mist from outside is covering the floor everywhere, and the musty smell is even stronger. And as you look around you, as some of the sunlight from outside is coming in, you see that these walls are rocky and moss covered. And right ahead of you, right in front of you, right here in fact, you see what looks to be a dead body, clothed in black.
It's the Dragon Emperor. So, Morning Cloak, would you like to proceed? Perhaps?
Yes, I would. As Darrow is kind of mumbling in the back, I'll snarl like a hushing sound, and I'll sneak forward. You said
Okay.
this is we're talking about this body here, right?
Correct, yep.
Yeah, I'll move to just like this kind of the edge of this outcropping, and kind of like sniff towards it and try to get a look. Is it like a livestock again, or is it an
No,
actual
it
person
is-
with things?
Yeah, it's a man, clothed in black, face down, not moving a muscle.
Ass up.
Ass up, ass up.
I'm gonna look like to scan around as I kind of like kneel down towards the man.
So why don't you, so are you gonna investigate him, or you're kind of looking around the area?
I would like to do a little bit of both. It's
Okay.
kind of like I wanna kind of rifle his pockets a bit, or like first nudge him maybe with like the Morning Star, see if he groans, or do I see like a puddle of blood? Does he look super dead? Like, is the head missing or anything like that?
Do you want?
Like,
do you
is
want,
he clearly dead?
Yeah, no, he's got a head. Like he's wearing a cloak and he's collapsed, like I said, face down, not moving whatsoever. You don't see any breathing. It's hard to see much blood around him, but again, you can move him around if you wish to get a better look. It's up to you.
Yeah, I kind of want to like keep my eyes like
Looking
gazing,
around.
but maybe try to use my morning star to like flip the cloak off of him to see if I can see anything.
So why don't you roll me a spot hidden with a boon as you're gazing around at this cave area.
Do I get any bad things on spot hidden? No, no, just awareness. Okay. So spot hidden with a boon.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a boon
Let's
on
throw
this.
that out there. Ooh. All right.
Is it like a 2?
It's a 4. So that sucks. So
So you guys
said I
can
get, like, 8 boons?
help, remember, and I believe helping gives you a boon. So
Can we double boon? Yeah, we can
yeah,
stack
you
boons
can
on
stack
boons,
boons.
right?
So helping from others. So one other player, character, or NPC can help you succeed on a die roll. This must be declared before you roll any dice. And the individual must be physically present and have the capacity to do
I was
so.
gonna say, in the context of the situation, I think that everyone else is kind of like behind me, and I've snuck forward, so I don't think anyone could help me in a way that would make a difference right now, unless they're literally like on top of me while I'm investigating this corpse. Unless Aria wants to be all up with me.
Yeah, I mean, if any of you want to, or if you got waiting behind, you can say that too, or you can kind of help him out. It's up to you.
My thought was that I was kind of moving forward and doing it, but if someone wants to come up, if I'm okay with just the one boon though for.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, go for it.
Ooh.
Okay. So you you see just more of this kind of
So I'm just
the
trying to
light
split my
creeping in the
attention.
distance. Yeah.
I'm just trying to split my attention too much. I'm much more worried about what's happening in the cave than I am with this body. So it's more just like I'm like trying to flick the cloak up with my morning star, but it just keeps like falling back down, and I eventually just like snarl and say "fuck it," you know.
So
and
yeah, go ahead.
And then I'll just like take a step back actually and just
So you're
kind of be looking more.
So you were kind of like looking around. You weren't specifically moving the body whatsoever, right?
No, like I said, I'm much more concerned about what's going on than the body. But if I could have like got a quick peek, that's fine. But I didn't, and now I just don't care.
Yep.
Okay,
so
God, I'm foolhardy though.
You are foolhardy.
Here's the thing. Here's what happens. So I get frustrated as I'm trying to like flip this cloak back, and it just keeps falling back down. And I snarl and I stand up, and I'll just say, enough.
Okay.
Loudly, like.
Okay. You do that, and then again, the silence of the cave permeates. And you hear mumbling in the distance. Conversations. And they appear to be coming from this direction. So as this is going on, what does the rest of you doing?
I'm moving forward.
Okay, remember this is all happening more or less simultaneously. So you're moving forward, and then he's about ready to snarl. What do you want? Are you doing anything, or are you just moving forward?
Can I crouch down and check out the body?
Sure. You're just gonna like look at it? I mean, like he said, he's face down, covered in a black cloak.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bow to like move the jacket a little. And see if I can see what he got so upset about. Because I don't really understand why he said that.
Okay.
Because I was hanging back a little.
Yeah, as this happens, as you guys are searching, you smell this foul, foul smell. You hear kind of these clacking claws on stone. and you hear some bits of rock crumble down onto the floor. And I need you guys to, all of you, well, I guess not Ducky and Darrow, because you guys are hanging back kind of just right at the entrance, right?
Yeah.
So then that would be Morning Cloak and Sariel. Please roll me a Constitution roll. Just
Okay.
a
Is
raw
there-
Constitution roll.
Could I, as I'm smelling this, could I mean, tactically we're on a grid, but not tactically. If I see her like come up behind me and start doing, you know, like checking out the body, and I hear this clacking and rocks, can I actually shift over in front of her a bit and have my shield out, kind of between me and the sound?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost
That's what I'd
coming
like to
from
do.
everywhere, but again, these claws on the stone, rocks being, like pebbles being dropped free from the walls. And it sounds very,
Wisdom.
very large.
Are we booned up or no?
How long does your boon
I don't know
last
how
again,
long
Lily?
his. Yeah.
So it's like 10 seconds per round, I think. So,
Oh,
But I
so
think-
it's done.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Darrow had said we're gonna cut it before we go into the cave, and we were pretty slow. So
yeah. The effects last until your turn in the next round, it says.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's pretty much
said
combat
con,
based,
right?
but yeah, Constitution.
okay.
Okay, Morning Cloak, you
16.
succeeded. Okay, Sariel, did you roll one yet? Oh, you did. You succeeded as well. Okay, so the smell and these sounds kind of dissipate into the darkness and the depths of the cave. And you kind of shake off whatever was about to afflict you. But as this is happening, the footsteps again, or not again, you hear footsteps creeping down a hallway. And you see, coming from this this passageway off to the northwest, these three figures emerge, holding daggers and staves. And they start to separate from this group to try to surround you. And that is where we're going to end it tonight, everybody. So, I was looking for a good spot to end it. Thanks for
Great
hanging
spot.
out with us. A chat, everybody, tonight. And we'll be back next week. Thank you, Patrick, for the amazing Foundry module. Thank you, Andreas, for the soundtrack. Thank you, Noel and Heimat der Katastrophe, for what you're listening to right now. This is Music for Dungeons. Just got released on an awesome LP. So go check them out. Again, link is in the description. And thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us tonight. Anything else before we drop, Ryan, you want to announce for Weekly Scroll?
Yeah, we got a couple things coming up this week. One that is definite. We're going to be playing. We're going to have Side Quest Episode 2. Side Quest is the new part of the Weekly Scroll where we take an episode that, or a game that we reviewed on the show, and run a one-shot of it with a mind towards actually teaching how to run the game. So this week we're going to be doing Mouse Ritter, and Matt Morris, Manda Dawn, Manorant Matt, one of the very, very prolific third-party writers for Mouse Ritter, is going to be running that for myself, for Hunter, and for Goblin Archives, the writer of Liminal Horror. We're going to be doing that Friday night, playing an adventure called Shattered Rain. Really excited for that. And on Sunday, I'm going to have a guest host. Hunter's going to be taking a little break from the Weekly Scroll. I'm not positive on who, and I have no idea what game yet, but I have like 2 days to figure it out. So that'll be all over our socials for those that are listening. And I think that's all the confirmed stuff we have right now for the Weekly Scroll.
Nice. Okay. Well, again, thank you everybody for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next week and find out who these blindfolded figures are that are lurking in the caves. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.